Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a large format, easy and beautiful art piece for your home. You'll need a very large canvas. It's better to take the thicker one, 1.5 inch to 2 inches. This way you don't have to frame it and it looks super profesh. You need the largest commercial paintbrush you can find. The wider, the better. A very bold color. I chose black because it's timeless and classic. You can choose whatever color you want. And a white color. You can use artist grade quality, student grade quality paint, or you can even use commercial paint. First, you need the right paint consistency. Not too thick so that you get a good flow, but not too thin so that it gets see-through or drippy. You want somewhere in the middle. You can practice on a scrap piece of paper if you want to be super confident. And you can adjust by adding some water if you need to. Now for the abstract design, what you do is create a big, expressive blob of color, but keep in mind that you want to keep 2/3 of the painting white, like the background, and use about 1/3 of it with your bold, expressive color. That will create some balance and nice contrast. You can always practice this on little thumbnails on a separate piece of paper, as I've done. I've tried a few different designs, and you can pick the one that strikes you as the more interesting, or you can be super bold and super spontaneous and go straight to the canvas. The key here is to use a large format canvas, to use a very contrasted and bold color, and to keep your design very simple, as in not too intricate and detailed, but very expressive. The hard part about this is to not overwork it. So take a step back at every stage of your painting to look at the overall effect, and as soon as you see some balance and something interesting, you can stop right there. I made the mistake of overworking mine. It was fine and perfect right here. But I'll keep showing you how I went overboard and how I reeled it back in to create some balance in the end. But whatever you do, don't see it as mistakes or messing up or ruining it. It's nothing like that. You can just rework it until you're satisfied. It's totally about the journey, and your white paint is gonna come in handy. It's gonna be magical to erase the parts you don't like. So as I was working my piece, I decided to get a little fancy, and I melded a word into the painting. So you can choose a word that has some poetic meaning to you and just meld it into the piece. You can use the same color as your expressive blob, or you can use a contrasted color. And I also added some spatters and some dripping to give like a more energetic effect. So you can experiment with that. But whatever you do, remember that you can always rework it as you need to. You can add some white paint to cover the bits that you don't like, and adding back the bold color as you see fit and as you're trying to achieve that balance. The process has to be super enjoyable. That's the point of it. It can be done in 5 minutes. It could be done in 7 hours. The point is for you to really enjoy putting the paint on the canvas and to have fun in that moment, creating those expressive lines with expressive textures and movement. That's the point. So focus on the process, enjoy yourself, and at some point you'll step back and bam, the piece will be there. It'll be beautiful, and you should really be proud of yourself. You did it. Abstract art is really fun. It could be really, really simple, and it could be also very, very complex and deep. The good thing about it is that you decide what you want it to be. What I really appreciate about abstract work is that it allows you to be creative and free in the simplest and purest way without any judgment. And that's important. I feel like we could all use a little bit of that, right? So give it a try, let me know how it went. Share this video if you think it might be interesting to some creative people in your life. So I'm sending you good vibes, and I'll see you in just a couple of days for another one.